As Roddy Piper said.
I hope everybody is ready for the powwow with their chief, or elsewise there's going to be big trouble. Because, hey, as Roddy Piper said one time, I got no reservations about fighting an Indian. Powwow with their chief.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, shit. You're here. Hello. Hey. Nice of you to join us.
It caught us off guard.
Yeah, I don't mind that. We're just over here just schmebbing real slow. So, time for the powwow. What are we doing this week, you might be asking? Well, I'll tell you, damn it. Fire OG.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
And for people that have been watching since the very beginning, what's the rule about OG?
Oh, yes, please.
It's that fire. So,
it's in the name.
It's in the name. So, Fire OG is a Indica 70-30 dominant. It's actually great. It is the strongest fucking version of OG that there is. So you guys are welcome.
Do some of the millennials out there need to know what OG actually means?
Original gangster, like New Jack.
Rest in peace.
Yep. So
That'll happen for weeks.
no, we're gonna keep that fucking going because it's never out of style
Nope.
or out of date to throw it up for motherfucking New Jack.
Anytime I can figure one in.
So Fire OG gets its name because of the bright red hairs that grow on it, and they're very wispy. It looks almost like flames. So,
Woohoo!
It's that flaming chronic.
flaming chronic, bro.
What do you know?
It has a distinct smell, kind of like lemon pledge. But yeah, don't let that fool you. It doesn't have a lemon taste at all. It's very earthy, as I would say. It don't taste like dirt, but you can tell that it was grown outside, or at least this batch was grown outside. But it's some fucking dank, bro.
Huh.
I like some outdoor.
Yep.
You gotta switch it up every once in a while.
Right.
Smoke the
Maybe,
real ass. That's some real weed grown with the fucking sun.
I mean, that's people that put in work.
Right.
Not saying that the people that do indoor aren't putting in work, but
Yeah, they're doing
come on,
the technical
dude.
shit, man.
A lot
They
of you
got-
guys are doing hydro indoors, so that's doing most of the work for you.
Yeah,
Your
exactly.
light cycles and your water cycles and all that. You just
Yeah.
go in and make sure shit ain't getting
You-
fucked up overnight.
Yeah, you're not dealing with pests. You're not dealing with the environment. You're not dealing with.
But when you do, though, when you're growing indoor and you start dealing with pests, it's getting major, and
it's
it
bad.
gets major quick.
Yep, it gets out of control
Yeah.
real fast.
That's the risk of
Barnacles.
doing it,
Motherfuckers.
Those fucking mites.
Right. That shit's the worst, man.
Oh yeah,
Allegedly, not like,
allegedly.
you know. I've never
Yeah.
seen that before, but I've
One
seen
very good
pictures.
way to get rid of them is like 1 part to 10 part water with dish soap,
But that fucks no.
and then you do a fucking
Jalapeno
7
water.
rinse. Jalapeno water.
I don't like that shit.
Not
And
at
it
all.
doesn't fuck the taste of your weed up. The dish soap
Yeah.
might.
Yeah, if you
fresh
don't rinse it
chemicals in the
properly
dish soap.
afterwards and wash it, yeah.
Yeah.
I know there's a thing where you put
Flush.
the pepper powder on the dirt itself, and you leave it there for a while. You don't you don't water it for like 2 days or something, and it's supposed to like
Absorb
help.
that shit, yeah.
Well, damn, you guys are just learning all kinds of shit this week, ain't you?
Couple little, tidbits.
Right.
Allegedly, I mean, what do we know?
Remember when you're doing science, always wear your goggles, protective
Yes,
equipment.
all
wear your
PPE.
PPE at all times, and if
All
you're not
times.
fully fucking vaccinated, wear your fucking mask.
That's right.
And if you are fully vaccinated, wear your fucking mask anyway because you're disgusting and your breath smells.
That's so funny because I'm gonna wear my mask. I already told people, dude, I'm gonna keep wearing my mask. I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah.
Like
I can do it, man.
in everywhere, and people are gonna be like, "You can't wear that." I'm sorry.
No,
I
yes.
can wear that
Yeah.
in here, and I will wear that in here forever.
Did you hear they just passed it into law that any company that asks you to provide proof of your vaccine gets fined $5,000?
They can't ask you for your medical.
Yep.
No, yeah, but anybody that does have
It's
announced
HIPAA,
it's
bro.
going to be a $5,000 fine.
That's them HIPAA laws,
That shit
bruh.
is nuts.
Oh, I
bro.
like if we go back to the the 1800s where we're all wearing masks and like next thing we just pass the gun law so we can all have 6 shooters and
Hell yeah.
Let's have some shootouts in the streets.
Right.
There you go.
Let's cut some of the dumb
I'm just
people
saying,
out.
I enjoy going into the store looking like a criminal. Like, and also with my face mask, like that's my promotional zone. There
Why hasn't
so-
anybody? Why haven't we seen a string of not stage like monorail robberies? those are the new trains and stagecoaches going through the fucking city.
No, but that would be even better, like, because there is still trains. Like, somebody just riding up instead of, like,
Yeah,
horses.
but people like the Amtrak and shit, obviously. But
The
people don't-
monorail.
people don't ride on trains like they used to. But you can go to a major city like Seattle or Las Vegas,
fucking-
and you're already wearing your bandana on over your face, so that way you don't get COVID. And people don't know that you have a gun in the hoodie pocket. You just walk up in there. Hey, what's going on? Clack. Let me get your Bitcoin. Pull out your phone. Transfer all your money to my cash app.
now,
You got
motherfucker.
7 minutes to the next stop. You better start fucking typing.
Exactly.
Right. No, that was
Quickest way to get
the
shot.
fucking
You get that
sounder,
message.
man.
Oh, you've maxed out all of your transfers through PayPal this month.
And the funny thing is, in Seattle, like, there is a security cop sitting, like, in the little trams. But half the time they're like in their 80s and they're just sleeping.
Just sitting there.
He says, puts the gun to his face. Get ready, motherfucker.
I'm
You're
not
about to
saying
give me
that I
all your
sneak on there,
Venmo."
but all you gotta
Right.
do is walk up with a fake card in your hand and go beep beep, and then like you get on there and you're on the ride. They like
You
they
make
don't
sure
check
they make
anything.
the beep beep noise.
Yeah,
Yes,
pretty
you
much.
make sure.
Make sure you do the
somebody's gonna notice. You know? Yeah, you got to make sure you do the beep beep noise right.
And I remember a while back in the Sounder, and a lot of those spots are like literally isolated places of nowhere. There's nothing around them, and it's just fucking darkness, you know. And there were like all sorts of like bad shit happening at the spots. It became like a problem that they had for, I don't even, it's probably still going on. It's like I went last time I rode that shit. I was coming back from the University of Washington from a Huskies game, and it was nighttime, and it was hella sketchy. I was like, nah, dude, I'm staying my big ass the fuck in my seat this whole time. Take me all the way
The
south.
Sounder station is literally 30 feet away from my front door, and I
They
live
had
in
a
a
big
sketchy ass
problem
neighborhood.
when the train took the corner too fast and went off the rail.
Yeah, it's just down the block, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, that
shit's
shit's
super
crazy. They
sketch.
just paid off the fucking the family like $23 million.
And they stopped that shit right there. It was supposed to keep going down to Centralia.
Our buddy JJ used to ride that shit like every day, didn't he?
Yeah, no, that was a different
he
bus
stopped
than,
right
that was
there.
a different train than the one that went off the tracks. The
Right,
one that
right
went off the
there
track
where
was
he,
a
where he
brand new
lives,
one.
yeah.
Yep.
Right over there in DuPont's where it went off the tracks.
Yep.
That brand, and what's crazy about that is they had tested it and everything tested right. And they even did like the inaugural run with all the investors and everybody. They did that and everything was clean. And this was like the first run with like people, like right before that
And he
happened.
flipped that switch
Kind of like Titanic.
Right off, bro.
that disconnected all
Everything
the
was
security
going good
measures.
until it wasn't. Yeah. That's
Bang,
what happens.
bang.
Oh,
You
shit.
thought you farted and you shitted.
Finally here.
No, he definitely shitted. Like,
You
I heard
definitely
fucking-
shitted twice.
My mom used to drive that route for work every day. And it was like literally right at the time when that happened. And everybody's like, oh shit, mom was on her way to work when that happened. She's passed us through there. Let's try to get a hold of her. My mom being the, nice older lady that she is, has the zero cell phone skills.
Trade you.
And was not responding to any text messages or calls because she was driving. And then also not doing that because she was at work.
Yeah.
So she had no idea that people were trying to get a hold of her until she took her lunch break, and everybody by that point was fully freaking the fuck out. And it was like, finally, she's like, "What's up, guys?" Like,
That's super cool,
Mom!
bro.
Dude, that
we're
was the
freaking out.
worst-
That's what's up.
That was the worst 4 days of traffic I have ever
Oh, absolutely.
had to deal with.
It was backed
12
up
hours.
so bad.
Like, you would have to go, coming back, you would have to get off at Fort Lewis, go through Yelm, come all the way back just to get to Nisqually.
Yep, because they shut down like fucking 6 exits
Yep.
off of I-5.
Prior
I think it was more like
and
4
after.
because they had like the
Nisqually
JBLM
was
ones.
shut off.
Just, I think it was Nisqually all the way up through JBLM to Bridgeport was shut down.
Yeah.
That shit is nuts.
Yeah, what they said. I wasn't here for that shit. so I
in
don't
case
know.
you missed
Bro,
that,
it was
like somebody,
fucking crazy.
In case you didn't know.
almost as crazy, like you weren't here, but like some dude stole a plane from SeaTech.
Fuck yeah.
A drunk guy that was working on the plane just decided, hey, and he was a technician. He was just like, hey, somebody left the keys in this bitch. I'm just gonna taxi out to the runway. He took off, flew around, like, look it up.
I've never flown a plane before, but what if it's just that easy? This is like a car. You just go in there and just turn the key.
I heard that the landing is the problem.
So I got a quick question for you, sir. And a powwow question, actually.
To bring it back to the whole reason why we're here.
Oil we're smoking off there.
Oh.
When you sent it to me, was it actually from Backwoods? Because this is what you showed me. You
No,
showed
and
me
this
cartridge
this
backwards
actually
container, and I
this
was like,
actually
sorry.
is a
Holy shit!
This is a callback to a discussion we had a few episodes ago. I'm not sure if it was on the on one of the lost episodes, but
The lost tapes.
yeah, one of the lost tapes about
Show. That was great.
Yeah, it was.
candy companies and shit like Skittles and M&Ms
Yeah.
and all those suing marijuana companies for basically stealing their logos
Right.
and
I remember
all the
that.
other shit. So to answer your question, no. Well, to answer both of your questions, this little handy device here is loaded with 1 gram, 85% potency of some shit. It's called apple fritter. And it's made by a company called Dabwoods. DABWOODS.
Did you say
It
apple
just looks
fritter?
like backwoods.
Apple fritter.
I love apple fritters.
Yes. Would you like to sample the apple fritter? Okay. Yes. 85% potency.
Motherfucker will be
Looks weird,
crawling
man.
home.
Like,
Yeah, for
85%
sounds
potency.
Like kick him right in his dick.
And
Right in the dick.
I'd rather
just
have
like
the
everything
face
else, I acquired this from our wonderful friends at the fucking Collective.
I'm definitely happy, man. I cut my tolerance back like a whole bunch. I haven't been taking dabs at all. Just smoking bowls at home. Fucking, I've been getting there. Like, I'm ready to just like.
Smoking weed like a regular person, you mean?
I'm trying to back to the point where I just don't want to have it for like the next 3 months. We talked about this on one of those forgotten episodes where I was like, I'm about to take that sabbatical
Building
to
your tolerance
build that
back
tolerance
up
back
and shit
up.
like that.
One
But I
thing
will
we
be
hear.
smoking here with you guys for the fans.
Damn right. Fuck yeah. Shout out to you.
Huh.
Well, in the event that certain
Oh, wow.
ones of us out there,
Skip John Stockton. That's fine.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Here, no, get you down. Come on, John.
He said, "Give it that Russell Wilson pass."
so for all of our
Right,
other
drop
friends
the
and
video.
viewers out there who cannot participate in the powwow, shout out to you guys. Or if, for our regular powwowers out there, maybe you have some shit going on, maybe you're hunting for a new job or something like that, and maybe, I don't know, maybe that job or whatever that thing isn't powwow friendly. You might get tested for some shit. Well, your boys are here to help you the fuck out. Because I'm going to tell you guys how to get around all these rules and regulations and tests and things like that.
You gonna tell him how to damn the man?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you how to fucking Euro step
Shit.
the fucking man and take it to the hole for the James Harden layup. So, the number one thing, the most important thing, first of all, is to know what kind of test you will be taking. Because there's 4 kinds of tests that they do. They do the fucking urine test, they do a hair test, they do a blood test, and they do a mouth swab. So the mouth swab is the easiest one to fucking get by, and I'm gonna give you guys this one just off top. If you know that you're gonna get mouth swabbed, easiest way to get past that shit, mouthwash, bro. Just a quick little cap full of fucking mouthwash, swish that shit around real good, and spit it out. Follow it
And
up.
just stop smoking
Yeah, well, yes, the best way
at that point
the
when you
best
find
way,
out.
the best way, of course,
like a
to
week, I
avoid
think, for those ones.
to successfully
Maybe a
pass
little less,
a
5
drug test is to not participate. But shit happens.
That's the easiest way to not
But you're not
get
talking about
STD
doing
as
it like
well.
prior, like
Abstain.
as
No,
you're
I'm not
walking
talking
in.
like right now. I'm
spit
not
this
gonna
in their
sit here
face
and then smoke a blunt and then mouthwash and then go piss. Like that's
It's not
go
gonna
get a
work.
mouth swab. It's fucking stupid.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But people are stupid. You need to break it down.
Yeah.
Not saying that you guys are, but there are people out there that just ain't bright.
I've had to take all of these tests, by the way, and the mouth swab is the easiest one to fucking pass. It takes the littlest amount of time to prepare for. Like I said, quick little swab of fucking mouthwash, maybe an energy drink, something really acidic to just break down all the spit in your mouth and get that shit out of there. Boom, 100% done.
I passed one for Albertsons before, so I know.
Yes. They have special shampoos and shit for if you have to take the hair follicle test. That one is the trickiest one because you have to know like at least 2 weeks ahead of time before your test.
Oh, really? He's got to
Yeah.
use it constantly.
You have to use it consistently,
Ah,
'cause that
and
shit's
it's
up in
expensive as fuck. So that one, I would put that one on the very bottom. Like, just don't even fuck with that.
Or just shave your head.
Yeah, or just shave your head because you need at least an inch of fucking hair for them to properly detect the shit in your system.
But that would
Gotta get you
mean
somewhere else.
And mind you, this is just for powwow. This ain't for everything else. If you're doing some other shit, then I can't help you on that. DM me and I might be able to
you
help
would still probably have to shave this too, because if you didn't have any hair head, you'd
Yep.
still have.
If you don't have hair on the top of your head, they'll take hair out for your face. Real shit.
So if you don't have
That's
any of
your
that,
armpit.
you better check your armpits.
Yep, armpits too. And shaving your armpits makes you aerodynamic when you
Butt
fight.
hair, all that stuff.
But yeah. As far as the old when we were told in high school, the cranberry juice, that detox, that shit don't work, bro.
No.
That shit don't work. It's good for your immunity and all that other shit and your vitamins and all that. It ain't gonna get you out of a piss test, bro. So
No, it's
No,
just a
that's-
diuretic. It just helps you
Yep.
pee.
just a diuretic.
Yeah, it's for all those other things that like you might have going on down there.
Yeah. If you have the money to spend, you get those detox drinks and those pills and shit like that. That shit takes a lot of time and a lot of fucking effort to make sure it goes through right. If you do not follow the directions on that shit to the T, you will fuck it up. And you'll be out a bunch of money and you'll still fail the drug test.
Yep.
Because
That shit.
THC is stored in your fat cells. So
THC
like,
is stored in your fat cells. Yes, sir.
You can do all that cleansing stuff all you want, but if you go run, it's gonna end up back,
Yep.
in your
Yeah.
piss.
Yep.
For the piss test, though. Because I know about the piss test. I've done this multiple times for multiple jobs. Well, I won't name those places or anything like
No, of
that.
course not.
But you can buy a kit, and it
Yeah.
will work.
That was going to be the
The
next
people try to
option.
tell you, or that won't work. No, it works.
Yes, the fake piss kits do work. I
They
can
do.
tell you, they work 100% all of the fucking time.
Yeah,
You
Like-
just have to be slick enough to pull it off.
correct.
Not all of them are very discreet. Not all of them are user friendly. If you're just a dumbass, then you're just a dumbass.
Well, see, I've done a couple different ones. Like I had one that came in a bottle, right, and it was just a bottle. So what I did is I wore sweats underneath my shit, and I tied it with a fucking the string from the sweats. So it hung next to my sack, so I could just pull it out as I did my shit. But it's literally in a bottle, and it has to stay warm. So you have to figure out a way to attach it to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you with
and
that
have
one
it
too.
there.
I'm
But-
gonna help you with that too.
But I found one that's literally just a fucking wraparound waist and a fucking thing that goes against you, keeps it warm at the temperature of your body. You throw it on an hour beforehand with a fucking heating pad on it, and your piss comes out the perfect temperature, fucking everything, bro. Those are the best to have. The ones that strap to you and it just puts a little hose next to your fucking shit. You just clip it the right size and you're fucking straight.
That works. If you are going the old school route and you decide to use another person's real piss, now I'm gonna give you guys the hack. You need a fucking medicine bottle or something with a good seal on it. You're gonna take that, if you can, depending on your travel time between wherever and wherever. You can always warm it up in the microwave and do it that way. Wrap it up in a rag or something like that. Keep it close to your person. Make sure that shit stays warm. For long trips, keep hand warmers in your car. Little packets of hand warmers you find at the dollar store and shit.
Yeah.
Crack a couple of them bad boys open, put one on either side, and wrap that shit up. And warm that piss up. Keep it warm the whole fucking time.
And if you're a dude, don't use a woman's piss, and if you're a woman, don't use a dude's piss.
Yes. Yes.
You're gonna end up.
Do not
having
use a
really
woman's
problem.
piss if you're a guy, unless you want questions about, sir, why are you pregnant?
Why do you have a yeast infection?
Yeah, exactly. Well, we didn't. Did you find weed in my system? No, but we did find herpes.
But they can't tell the difference between the X, Y, and chromosomes.
They can't tell the difference
Just to let
between
you
man
know,
and woman
because
herpes
that's
either,
why the
just for
P
all our
tests
science
work.
buffs out there.
Yeah.
That's why those P kits work.
Yep.
It's because they don't do that.
Yeah.
Fact.
So, just to let you know on that, it's only the things that you can find in there that a female would have done to
Yes.
her or her choices in life.
Yes,
It's those
Yes, very
proteins
true.
that
Very
they're
true.
looking for.
I want to clarify
And,
that.
yes, and
scientifically.
and just throwing it, the piss kits aren't budget friendly at all either.
No, $50 plus, dog.
Yeah, exactly. And the drinks are going to run you $60 and up. So,
But they're worth it.
yes,
if you want to
they
make
are-
your
they are
fucking
worth it. If you
money.
want if you want the 100% sure thing, and you know for a fact you're going to have to take a piss test, then you need to go ahead and just spend the money and get that over with. Or if you know a homeboy that is willing to piss in a bottle and let you get some of that, then it's a good friend to have.
Right.
But speaking of good friends to have, I have amazing friends here. Help me finish this great ass powwow. How'd you guys like that Fire OG?
Hey, man, I'm lit. It was fucking
Dope.
There we go.
Yep. It's a
There we
wonderful
go.
fucking Wednesday.
Yes, wonderful fucking Wednesday. Hopefully everybody made sure and checked out the fucking Backyard Wrestling Theater from yesterday. Hopefully everybody's looking forward to fucking Beer of the Week tomorrow. I know I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Dude, and I heard we were unloading a grip of food on Friday.
Oh,
So,
dude.
Yeah.
dude,
Watch
you guys got to
Oh.
check that shit
It's
out.
gonna be
Yeah.
huge.
Huge.
it's
Very
going to
big league.
be a bigly week here on the AXE podcast. So shout out to you guys for joining us. Thank you very much. Shout out to all of our fucking sponsors, the fucking Collective, the fucking Hippie House, the #1 glass emporium, the premier glass emporium of the fucking Northwest. So make sure and check them out. Check out our friends over at Harris Sign Co. And you guys missed out on the deal from last month, but that doesn't mean you can't support local. They still got amazing fucking prices on amazing products. Make sure and hit them up. harrissignco@gmail.com, 253-820-3002. It's right there on the board if you can't hear what I'm saying, but you should, can. You should be able to hear what I'm saying. You should be paying fucking attention.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
they've been smoking.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Comics The Gathering. Go for the comics. Stay for the games. They're located over there on Pacific Avenue, Tacoma, 15022. Make sure you guys check them out as well.
Hey, do they have a website?
Do they have a website?
They do have a
I'm
website.
sure that you can order stuff online for you people that don't live in the Great Northwest.
You can find them on Facebook.
You can find them on Facebook, most definitely. Just type in your Google machine, Comics The Gathering.
Comics
and
with
that's
a K.
spelled with a K.
COMIKS.
COMIKS. It's right there on the fucking screen.
Speaking about the Google machine, all you got to do is put in hashtag AXE podcast on
That
whatever
too.
kind of search device
That
you
too.
have.
You can Google anything, bro, and find
boom.
it. You just got to want it enough.
You're right.
We're all there.
Check out the videos. Any search engine, you'll see us. Like Garrett fucking T. We'll be all over that shit. You can find any of our wonderful shows.
Mm-hmm.
And you can subscribe.
Yeah.
And
that
share
part
them with
too.
your friends. Damn it.
Share all that shit, bro. Find us. We're out there, dude.
Damn
You're already
it.
here.
Damn it.
Just a click away. So do that whole thing that we just talked about. The clicking and the sharing and subscribing and the watching and all
And
that
the
shit.
thing.
If you
And
do
the
that thing,
do the thing with
that
the
one
fucking
thing, you know,
with
thing
the
that-
what you call it on the fucking deal.
one
And
thing
until
I like.
then, fuck out of here, bro.
yeah, do that
Don't
thing
burn
and we
your
might
mic.
have another giveaway.
I'm fucking high.
Or tell your girlfriend to do that thing.
Oh.
And to both of you and all the other powwowers out there, thank you, fuck you. Bye-bye, everybody.